everybody. Daniel Feuerstein here for Beyond the 90. Day 2 review, Day 3 preview of the 2025 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup opening round. Oh my goodness, what excitement and fun we had here on Tuesday. Excuse me, I shouldn't say Tuesday, on Wednesday for Day 2. So I was trying to say. I'm still in shock. I'm still excited. I'm still can't believe what I've seen in some of these games. Now, obviously, we've had a couple of laughers, games well out of hand. Obviously, with Lexington SC taking out Southern Indiana FC 5-0, LAFC 2 taking out FC Arizona 7-1. But, you got to say, this is what it is about the Open Cup. This is what excites you. This is what thrills you. When you see some of these matches and you see these lower level teams, these semi-professional teams in American soccer going after the professionals. And when you see clubs from USL League One and, of course, USL League One, I should say, in there, and some of those clubs as well from USL Championship, you got to say that this has been a tremendous watch to see these clubs pulling off amazing things. And of course, let's not forget those professional teams coming from MLS Next Pro, like Chattanooga FC did, surviving a cup set against Corpus Christi FC. Let's go ahead. We had 3 matches finishing in extra time. And I was just saying, Chattanooga FC in the 112th minute getting their goal to beat up, and I shouldn't say beat up, but they defeated Corpus Christi FC, currently at USL League 2. Of course, they're going to move on to USL League 1 somewhere down the road. Any clubs advancing into USL League 1 from League 2 through the expansion ways, just go ahead and follow Alex Ashton from League 1 Updater here on Beyond the 90. Also, amazingly, El Farolito in second half extra time, getting 2 goals and a big penalty from Obregon. Unbelievable. Just amazing, amazing play from El Farolito. They get the opening goal early, and then Real Monarchs of MLS Next Pro, they convert that equalizer in the second half, goes into extra time, and then El Farolito does it again in the opening round. 2 goals in second half extra time, the third goal in second half stoppage time of extra time. And amazingly, one visiting fan from the Burrito Barras that supports El Farolito. The only one fan makes the trip, waving the flag, has the team colors in this visiting away section of the supporters groups for El Farolito. One fan. Where are the rest of you? Now, look, I understand travel is expensive these days, by plane, by train, even gas is expensive driving. So for that one gentleman to carry a flag and unfurl a color banner and a sign and be the only one waving it all over the place in the away supporter section, I give that one fan a lot of credit. Good for him. Good for El Farolito and everyone in the burrito joints of San Francisco. Unbelievable what we saw right there. And of course, a big matchup in the Pacific Northwest in the Seattle area. Ballard FC taking on Spokane Velocity of USL League One. And wow, scoreless through regulation, scoreless through extra time until second half stoppage time and extra time. And Ballard FC falls to Spokane Velocity 1-0. It looked like Ballard might have had an equalizer, but the far side assistant raised their flag for offside, and that goal got wiped out. And boy, oh boy, just unbelievable. Cup sets. Cup sets, ladies and gentlemen. We only had one in game 1, day 1, 4 OSC defeating Texoma FC in extra time, we got 4 cup sets on day 2. Virginia Dream of the NPSL defeating the Richmond Kickers, an Open Cup champion in their own rights. In 1995, they defeat the Kickers 3-1, and the Kickers, are one and done. How about, once again, Old Men All-Stars, Des Moines Menace, defeating defeating Sporting Kansas City 2 by a final of 2-1. Sasha Kleistjen, the former MLS All-Star, the former U.S. men's international midfielder, and current MLS season pass analyst in the studio for Apple TV, converting 2 penalties to take the victory 2-1, along with Dax McCarty, Bradley Wright Phillips, Ozzy Alonso getting a yellow card. Hey, look, yellow card. He never liked a yellow card in his life. He loves them, and he gets them. And there you go. He does it again at the ripe old age in his mid to late 30s. How about that? And how about also Little Rock Rangers of USL League 2 taking out Birmingham Legion in USL Championship 2 years ago? Birmingham Legion went all the way to the quarterfinals, unfortunately losing to Inter Miami before Lionel Messi officially signed with the South Florida club in MLS. And unfortunately for Birmingham this year, they are one and done. A 1-0 victory for the Little Rock Rangers from Little Rock, Arkansas. So Arkansas right now, be proud. Your club is advancing to round 2. Here are other scores, of course, from the day 2, the first round, the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Columbus Crew 2 defeating the New York Renegades 4-1. Appalachian FC falls at home to 1 Knoxville SC 3-0. Inter Miami 2 defeating Miami United 4-2. And we already talked about Lexington SC defeating Southern Indiana 5-0. El Paso Locomotive taking out Harpo's FC 5-1. Also, Monterey Bay FC defeating Inter San Francisco 4-0. And finally, LAFC 2 in a laugher defeating, and I should really say destroying FC Arizona 7-1. Not a 7-up. It was not a clean sheet by LAFC 2, but it is 7-1 LAFC. Now, before we give you the preview for day 3, just to let everyone know, Flatirons FC is hosting Union Omaha, USL League 2 hosting a USL League 1 matchup. Apparently, this match has been postponed and moved to this coming Friday due to a blizzard coming into the Nebraska area. So, we're going to have 7 matches tonight, in the U.S. Open Cup. It should be exciting, should be a lot of fun. Here are those matches right now. Portland, Maine. Not Portland, Oregon. Portland, Maine. Portland Hearts of Pine. They'll be hosting CD Fialenza Amateur Club out of the state of Massachusetts. Long Island Rough Riders of USL League 2 taking on Charlotte Independence, hosting them from USL League 1. Forward Madison of USL League 1 taking on Duluth FC of NPSL. South Georgia Tormenta of USL League 1 hosting Harbor City FC of the UPSL. Carolina Core FC of MLS Next Pro taking on not only the spring season but the fall season champions of the UPSL, Soda City FC. FC Cincinnati 2 will be taking on the U.S. Adult Soccer Association champions, New York Pan Cyprian Freedoms, also a 2-time Open Cup champion. Tacoma Defiance of MLS Next Pro taking on amateur side Washington Athletic Club. All matches are going to be on the U.S. Soccer YouTube account. Go ahead to YouTube tonight once again for your matches in the U.S. Open Cup. And it should be exciting. It should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I cannot wait once again. Day 3 of the first round of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Please come to Beyond the 90 for all your information, all of your articles, all of your reading, for information in the lower levels of American soccer, the U.S. Open Cup, CONCACAF events like the Nations League coming up this Thursday night as well. The United States is taking on Panama in the first match in the semifinals, as well as in the second semifinals, Canada taking on Mexico. All matches will be on Paramount Plus streaming. And of course, CBS Sports Golazo Network. You can watch CBS Sports Golazo Network for free on the Pluto TV website or app. And of course, World Cup qualifying reviews and CONCACAF, as well as U.S. men's and U.S. women's national team matches, CONCACAF Champions Cup matches as well. We'll review those games here on Beyond the 90 with myself, Carter Krishnaiyer, and the many other writers here on Beyond the 90. My name is Daniel Feuerstein. Thank you very much for watching the video, for listening to our streams both on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure you're listening to Beyond the 90 for your daily coverage and reading your daily coverage at beyondthe90.substack.com. I'm Daniel Feuerstein for Beyond the 90. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and talk to you again next time.